What's going on, everyone? I do not have anything screen shared. Of course I don't. Let's go, fellas. This is like the best time to bet by far. Let's make some fucking money, man. Let's see. Do any of you guys have any? Let's see. What's up, chat? Let's make some money today. Yes, sir. What's good, Carl? What's good, Izzy? Yeah, let's go, man. This should be a good slate. This should be a really good slate. First thing, I try to just stay off, Twitter and stuff during the day, but I saw that some weird stuff happened with the Jazz. So, thank God that thank God that like I didn't play any Walker Kessler or Kyle Filipowski stuff. Yeah, so thank God I didn't do that. I think the big injury news that I'm interested in personally is Darius Garland, man. Darius Garland got ruled out. That's very significant, obviously. So we can go over to Cleveland and Sacramento. I think that changes a lot of things. If you guys, so first of all, guys, I mean, Donovan Mitchell, I don't know what his assists are going to be like, but the Kings are going to give up so much catch and shoot stuff. It's actually not going to be funny. Given you're starting Jonas Valanciunas, who absolutely cannot move to save his life. FanDuel listing a 5.5 line. Wow. I don't know if you guys do first quarter stuff, but look, man, first quarter stuff. Let's see. Without Garland, what is 8 minutes? 8 minutes? 9 minutes? Okay. I kind of am interested in Donovan Mitchell first quarter assists just because we know Jonas is going to be on the court in those minutes, and they're just going to absolutely leak catch and shoot stuff. So, yeah, Mitchell assists. I want to see. So 5.5 is still at FanDuel. For some reason, FanDuel is slow book today, I guess. Maybe it got bet down. I don't know. Let's see, he played 12 potential assists in 22 minutes against the Magic. Okay. So, I mean, some of these games are just absolutely like 0 minutes and stuff. Guys, let's just take Darius Garland off the court here for the Cavs and see what happens. Okay, yeah, good shit, Nicola. Yeah, let's see Garland off the court. Ty Jerome. Looks like he begins some assists. He's chilling at 3.5. Okay. Ty Jerome's pretty interesting to me, in my opinion. Let's see. What was he at before this? He's at 6.1 assists per 36. Obviously, guys, he's not going to play 36 minutes. He is a bench player, I believe. I don't know. Maybe he'll get the start. Do you guys Okay, so I guess Ty Jerome's assists don't even change. Okay, I'm tripping. But there's no Karis LeVert too, which is pretty important. So Karis LeVert, no Darius Garland. They don't have a backup point guard really, besides I guess Craig Porter if he's gonna play minutes. But no Karis, no Darius, which is like I said, Karis is important for assists. He had a pretty big on ball role. Okay, and no one's looking overly good here. Like I said, Evan Mobley. I mean, guys, Evan Mobley's gonna get doubled. I'm very confident in that. He's got a 3.5 line. Let's see. No Donovan Mitchell, or let's see. Without Donovan Mitchell, stuff's looking pretty good. But obviously, he's not the one who's out. It's Darius Garland. Okay, 18 minutes in one of those games. Yeah. Hey, Nasri threes. Yep, 100%. I'm all for that. 100%. Ty Jerome points. Yep, I'm looking into it. Did he get the start last time DG missed a game? I'm a little bit. I'm not 100% sure who's even going to start really. It's this Memphis game. Ty Jerome still came off the bench. Looks like they slotted Okoro into the starting lineup, which kind of makes sense to be honest. I mean, you do need some decent point of attack defense in there against Orlando. So it looks like it's Okoro who's really just going to slot in and play those bench minutes or starter minutes, which is a little bit strange. But I don't know. Does Okoro have lines? He does. Okay. Okoro's going to get some threes. I don't like that price. Yeah, no, not a fan of that price. All right, guys. I see you guys are asking a lot of questions. Look, the point of the show is to react to injury news and new lineup stuff. So unless there's props, I'm probably not going to respond to props that aren't injury news related. So yeah, I mean, without Darius Garland though, so it looks like Donovan Mitchell is really just going to be running the show. A ton of Mobley usage and stuff. Let's see. It is a back-to-back, but these Kings are pretty good. If he starts on the bench, I think it's even better to play most of the minutes without Mitchell. Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. I just wonder, Craig Porter looks like he'll slot into the rotation, which isn't exactly ideal. So yeah, Max Strus can act as like a secondary. And Max Strus actually is going to see a pretty big usage jump, to be honest with you, because Max Strus plays alongside Donovan Mitchell. He's going to have to get blitzed by Valanciunas and stuff. I mean, he's just going to have to. You can't have Jonas in the drop against him. Kings are going to leak a lot of catch and shoot looks, especially in those Donovan minutes when the starters are all in. So Strus without Garland has played 3 games. Looks like Mitchell played in all 3 of these. I believe this is probably pre-Hunter for a couple of them. These were not. You got up 8 shots against the Grizzlies. Got up 9 shots against Magic, and then 11 against Miami. Strus is chilling at 3.5 assists, man. Okay, looks like they kind of adjusted to that. To be fair, I agree. Mobley, yeah, I do. I'm definitely interested in Evan Mobley stuff. They don't have a matchup for him whatsoever. I don't know what his rebounds are chilling at 8.5. See, this game just filter that game out, man. I mean, what the hell is that? 2 games won by 40. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Mobley stuff is very interesting. I don't know if I can pull the trigger on it quite yet, but his assists are intriguing. His assists are very intriguing for sure. Yeah, let's look into that Jazz stuff, right? Yeah, I agree. Let's look at that Jazz stuff. So they're doing some weird shit right now. Looks like Filipowski's still at 12.5 points for whatever reason. Walker Kessler has a 3-point prop. I mean, guys, this is a little bit interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Walker Kessler is clearly being told, to go out there and shoot threes. I kind of want to check Bet365 and see what he's looking at, because I mean, Walker Kessler, bro, he can't shoot. Yeah, you're not touching none of that. I get it. He shot 6 and 5 threes, man. Like the last 2 games, he's clearly trying to get threes up. So that's just a little bit interesting, but let's look at that stuff. I mean, the Jazz just have no clue what's going on. Jordan Poole is apparently playing. If you want to try and project this madness, Walker Kessler to hit 2 threes is plus 750, which is pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I might sprinkle on it. Not gonna lie. Because I mean, dog, if he's gonna shoot 5, like you might as well I'm not saying that's a guarantee or anything, but if he's gonna shoot 5, like what's wrong with sprinkling on him to hit 2 for plus 750? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah, Jazz stuff. I mean, Flip and Kessler. This shit just confusing, man. I feel like this Tristan Vukovic, is Alex Sar out or something? I have no clue what's going on with these goofy ass Wizards. Yeah, they just have. I mean, Poole's apparently playing. Keyshawn George is out. They tanked even with Sarr and Bob Carrington last game. Yeah, it's probably just in your best interest to stay away from this stuff. But yeah, they got some goofy shit going on. Jordan Clarkson played what 23 minutes. Oh, so without 22 minutes, 23 minutes, it's like I don't know. I have no clue what's going on with these guys. Okay, other injury news. Okay, Cam Johnson's out for Thursday. A lot of Thursday stuff. Cole Anthony's out. Corey Joseph is getting the start. Oh, Tyrese Halliburton is out, which is interesting. Jaden Hardy's playing. Brandon Williams is out. Kai Jones is playing. Klay Thompson is out. So that could be interesting. Maverick stuff for sure. No Klay Thompson. I have not been keeping up with Dallas. I hate to inform you guys. Andrew Nembhard's at 10.5 points without Ellie. What? You gotta be kidding me, dude. Andrew Nembhard's at 10.5 points without Hallie. I get it hasn't been super pretty all the time. He got blown out this game. He got ejected this game. Lost by 2, 1 for 5 from deep. Has not shot the ball well. Cleveland did not shoot the ball well. Actually, I was on his over points this game. Andrew Nembhard, 10.5 points without Hallie, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, that seems off. That definitely seems off. I guess they do have Siakam in there. They do have the whole team back. Even his assists, man. I mean, what's his PA? 18.5. I mean, this game was pretty messed up. Terrible conversion rates. So this game was without Hallie and stuff, or not without. This game was without Siakam, but yeah. Do you guys have any thoughts on Dallas, Indiana stuff? I want to spend a little bit of time on this. It could be Mav stuff, obviously, because there's significant injury news on both sides. So I wish they had Jaden Hardy lines. I always am a sucker for some Jaden Hardy lines. Not gonna lie, but yeah. I mean, he'll probably play a lot. I mean, I don't know how many guys they have. They got Hardy back. They got Kai Jones back. Then they lost Brandon Williams. They lost Klay Thompson. So it seems like okay, they're trying to give those guys some rest now that they got reinforcements. They're probably going to keep on going. 8-man. What's up, 8-man? How you doing? Yeah, PJ. I was very interested by PJ stuff earlier. He had a great game against Philly. He has a very solid matchup against Indiana for sure. Think his stuff's a solid look. Max Christie. He remember how to hoop. I mean, this is ridiculous that this dude is just not doing anything. But yeah, circling back to this man, Andrew Nembhard. I mean, he is just incredibly interesting to me. Who's gonna guard him? Like I said, I don't know this like Dallas Maverick stuff. Injury report. I do know that Dallas is really not allowing catch and shoot stuff though. I think they're allowing a fair bit of pull ups, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, a little bit. They're allowing a lot of makes for sure. Most pull up makes. Not that that's everything. Frequency is more important. Less than 10 feet. I mean, they have no rim protection. Highest frequency in there. I think that's fine for Nembhard. He kind of thinks he's like a big body sometimes, and tries to play bully ball. So he's a little bit interesting, but okay, what am I doing? I'm trying to find a Nembhard matchup. Let's just go to Klay Thompson stats. So Klay, I mean, he's obviously out in this one, but they've been using Najee as their main what? Like, what do you mean main guy? Like high usage player? Okay, yeah. So I mean, Dallas got back Hardy, got back Ty Jones, but then lost Brandon Williams, lost Klay Thompson. So looks like they're going to be doing an 8-man rotation once again, if I'm not mistaken. PJ was probably limited to like 32 minutes or so. This can go to OT. Did not. Brandon Williams is a pretty high use player, to be honest with you. They still have Kessler Edwards. They do. Yeah, PJ is going to be a main guy. Yeah, I don't know. Jaden Hardy for sure is going to be a little bit interesting, but Okay, for defense on Nemhard, it's going to be like Dinwiddie, Christie, or someone, or I have no clue. They kind of have a ton of wings, but Nemhard at 10.5 points without Halliburton, guys. I'm gonna keep on saying this, man. This feels crazy though. So this was like an injection game. This one was a 4 game. For that though, TJ McConnell, 6.5 dimes. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, guys. I mean, like Nemhard passes made 79, 81. It's like absurd. He's like running like a very heliocentric style offense around him. He's obviously like, yeah, he does like to pass the ball. You need 8 assists for this line. I don't know if like he has like a big upside with that. Yeah, Najee first and second. Yep. Yeah, guys. I mean, Nemhard is just staring me in the face right now. I just keep on looking back to this shit without Tyrese Halliburton in the playoffs. I mean, this is what the whole team, besides Mathurin, obviously, but I mean, this dude had like 32 on Boston. He had 24 on Boston. He was really playing good, man. I mean, a lot of these games were without like Mathurin and all them, but I mean, man, he can score. Like he definitely can score the ball a little bit. And Dallas is just terrible defense. Yeah, Dallas is such bad defense. What am I doing here? Andrew Nemhard, I gotta play either PA or points. I'm kind of in between both. Looks like he's getting plus money for his assist at FanDuel, which sounds crazy. This one might be on the decline here. Okay, yeah, I'll look at that. PJ, you said versus take out top 10 defensive rated defenses. Yeah, let's do that. Defensive rating. Did I go past defensive rating? Probably did, not gonna lie. Props man, this got way too many filters, bro. Opponent defensive rating. Okay, he said take out top 10 and without Kyrie, without Luka. Yeah, good shit for sure. I mean, they're just like so decimated, man. This game was kind of a stinker. Yeah, no, I'm a fan of this for sure. I think it's definitely a good bet. It's a great matchup too. So there's always that. Yep, I got PR. Yeah, definitely a solid look. Yeah, I'm just staring at Nemhard, dude. I wonder if this line's gonna go down a little bit to 17.5 at FanDuel because yep, it went down to 17.5. Okay, I'm snagging that, dude. I have to. This is a ridiculous line. Yeah, so it's at 17.5 at FanDuel and DraftKings. Let's see. For my offshore people, let's see. I don't like forgetting about the offshore people. What would this be? 4 rebounds. For my offshore people, I think you just got to rock with 10.5 points probably. But yeah, I'll give this out on FC DraftKings. Okay. This line feels crazy. PR. No, not PR. Okay, sorry guys, I'm being slow right now. Oh my gosh, I almost put 1,000. I almost put 1,200 on Andrew Nemhard PR, even though DraftKings would not have accepted it. Okay, let me quick send this into to my Discord. Yeah, but Nemhard 17.5 PA. I would 100% play. I mean, that line's at FanDuel, DraftKings, Bovada, Caesars. I mean, 18.5 is probably fine too, but. Minus 130 FanDuel. Actually, what is the price on FanDuel? Sorry, guys, I'm getting distracted. All right. Do you guys have any more thoughts on Pacers versus the Mavericks? That'd be great if you guys have anything. I really like that Nemhard line though for sure. I mean, that just feels ridiculous. And okay, cool. Yeah, I got the Nemhard one in. Do I like Filipovsky for 20? I don't know, dude. Like I seriously don't know. It's just confusing as hell, man. Like what the Jazz are trying to do. It's just very, very confusing. Like I said, yeah, the Mavs stuff just isn't my cup of tea, if I'm being honest with y'all. I mean, it just man, like I don't know what to expect. I have not been paying attention to that team like whatsoever. So sorry, I should have got a banner going, but I did do Andrew Nemhard over 17.5 PA, minus 120 at DK, and minus 125 at FanDuel as well. Cool. DraftKings FanDuel. I'm cool tracking ad books whenever FanDuel, like it's like FanDuel, right? I mean, obviously DraftKings, a lot of people might be cooked. It's a major book, but I don't. I try to make sure stuff's widely available. But when it's FanDuel, dude, it's like when it's FanDuel has a playable line. I feel like that kind of trumps everything, right? Because I mean, leave a comment down. Can you guys comment down below if you guys are, if you guys are limited on FanDuel, like like you guys are terribly limited. Yeah, just drop a comment down below. I'm just genuinely curious if anyone's like seriously limited at FanDuel because I mean I'm just curious. If Giddy go over PRA just cause. Yeah, what is Giddy stuff at? I guess he is in, which I actually like for the Vucevic threes prop that I gave out. I think Giddy could be dropping dimes out here today. Not gonna lie, against that shitty Phoenix defense. Yeah, Simone, I do like Mathurin. I think he makes sense. I don't know what his line's at. 17.5. Okay, dude, I really don't like that line because he's not even gonna start. I don't think. I think he'll be behind Aaron Nesmith and. Yeah, 17.5 is actually ridiculous. It is like a very, very good matchup for him. He's like a physical driver, but against a Dallas team with just 0 rim protection. But yeah, fan of it, but a fan of like the matchup, not a fan of the price whatsoever. Okay, sorry, you said Giddy stuff. Yeah, 16.5 points feels pretty low. Let's see, he only missed a week with the ankle, so it's like 6.5 assists, dude. That's crazy. That's actually crazy against the Suns. Okay, Phoenix, I guess, bossed up a little bit over the last 10 games. I know that they were giving up a ton of like easy stuff, but I mean, Giddy's assists are very interesting. I don't know why he'd be on any sort of crazy minute limit at all. I don't. Was there a report saying that he was going to play 30 minutes or something? I'm not really sure. But yeah. Yeah, I think Giddy stuff is interesting. I'll probably stay off it just for now, but yeah, definitely intrigued by it for sure. Cody Martin get burned. Okay, Cody. I see you. Okay. Is there any other cool stuff that we should probably go around or go over? Should we look at Corey Joseph props, boys? Or what? Corey Joseph. Absolute dog. Okay. I guess we could. Yeah, I wish that there was a little more injury news. That's why I kind of wanted to start this a little bit later, to be honest with you. I'll tell you guys a greasy ass prop that I like. I'm kind of a fan of Landry Shamet stuff here. I'm not gonna lie. Landry Shamet, man. I mean, ever since McCall called out Tibbs, it's like I doubt Landry Shamet played in overtime, but he played 20 minutes. Played 21 minutes against Golden State, a super close game. This was a a comfortable win, which could be the case here against the Spurs, right? But he's been playing like 20 minutes, 24 minutes in that game too. I don't remember which. I think it was like before the Portland game or something. Ever since that, 20 minutes. So yeah, I mean, pretty interesting stuff. I know Spurs just like our terrible defense. They allow a ton of catch and shoot stuff. So I think Shamit, as greasy as it sounds, especially his 1.5 threes, man. I mean, these are some pretty ridiculous prices. So yeah, he can shoot the cover off the ball. He's a good shooter. Guys, Mitchell Robinson, I think he's questionable, but he played 24 minutes. Mitchell Robinson, guys, there is like, let's see, what? Wow, the Spurs have got their stuff together on the glass a little bit. Interesting. Was not expecting that to be the case. Here's the thing, guys. I mean, Mitchell Robinson's going to be going up against the Spurs' second unit without a center. Let me quick check this out. Just make sure I'm not. Jeremy's still is like Bassey or whatever still out. Mitchell Robinson honestly might absolutely crush on the glass here. So you got, let's see, Spurs at Lakers. Okay, they have like Mamukashvili. He's not really a center. I was actually like curious about Mitchell Robinson stuff though a little bit earlier, so that's definitely interesting. 9 rebounds there. Yeah, his minutes have definitely been trending up. 24 minutes, which is definitely interesting. Did him and Cat share the floor at all? We got any Knicks fans in here? I think they did because I think they combined for over 50 something minutes. So yeah, Mitch had 5.5 rebounds. I totally get that he's never. I totally get that he's only went over this once, and it was the last game. But we know who Mitch. We know who Mitch is. Dude's an absolute beast on the glass. Spurs, yeah, Spurs. Let me quick check their injury report. Wemby and Fox. So is Bassey back? I don't even know, bro. I don't think he is. See Spurs injury report. Yeah, Bassey is still out with a knee issue. So Blake Wesley. Took Harrison Barnes under 10.5 points. I'll rock with it, J-Main. I rock with it. Yeah, Mitchell Robinson is someone who's like very interesting to me. Someone needs to talk me off of it because maybe I'm tripping here. But like Mitch just should absolutely crush on the glass. And I get the Spurs have been like a little bit better on the glass as of recent. I'm not really buying that stuff. I guess we could go to NBA defense versus position. Like I said, I'm a fan of this for versus center stuff. We go last 15 games, basically since they lost Wemby. Spurs, yep, they've been getting crushed on the glass. Last 7, still, people have been having some success against them. So I don't know if this line's correctly set. I think I saw some Tibbs quotes on Mitchell Robinson. I could be wrong, but Mitchell Robinson. I see some articles on this stuff. Like a lot of Knicks stuff is they're hyping up Mitch. What was Mitch's first half rotation? Let me quick check that. Because I'm just super interested in Mitchell Robinson here, man. I mean, dude is an absolute beast on the glass. Let's see here. Mitch played 9 first half minutes only. Okay. That's not ideal, I guess. Quarter 3, Mitch came in, played 5. Cat looks like that was that. Quarter 4. And then it was Mitch and Cat alongside each other. They're up a lot. Mitch did play 24 minutes, which is, encouraging. You think you'd want to test stuff out against this first team. Yeah, I'm just staring at this line, man. He did play 24 minutes. I think that's sticky. I'm not sure. Let's see. So per 20 minutes last year, I guess we could quick check this out. 8.5 divided by, actually, 20 divided by 20. 8.5. So Mitch was like a 6.9 rebounds per 20 minutes last year. And the year before that was, around there too. Yeah, Mitch is just super intriguing to me, man. I mean, he should just. I know I've said this like a million times, so I can. If you guys want me to talk about something else, I'll talk about something else. But I'm gonna circle back to Mitch over rebounds here, man. I'm just very interested in this. Okay, do we have any other news that came in? Andrew Wiggins is out. Well, that's actually interesting. Well, that's actually really interesting. Who's Miami playing? Detroit. You guys probably wait for lineups here, but yeah, let's wait. Damn it, bio with hero with a Bam was playing some really good hoops without Wiggins, I will say, for that. What price in line for Mitch? Yeah, we can go back there. Best price on market is Bovada, Pinnacle, minus 105 at Builder, DK, minus 115. So it's like not much juice on it except for at Hard Rock. Fucking Hard Rock. Yeah, man. I mean, you could even make a case for Mitch, PRA, or what's his PR? 10.5 at DK, 11.5 at, Bet Online and DraftKings and Flip. That's definitely interesting because, I mean, if he's getting offensive rebounds, he's probably getting putbacks. Spurs, I believe, points in the paint have been really brutal. I guess we could just go to like last 15 sit points. Spurs been getting absolutely crushed by centers. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I guess just take a little time off there. Heat are a team I don't like betting on, to be completely honest. It's not that Alec Burks is available to play. Just say we can wait for the starting lineup and see something there. Was there any other significant injury news? Let's see. This is the only play we got to so far. Nemhard. Was there any other ones that I missed? Okay, let's see. Bam under 3.5 assists. I'll get to Turner threes after that. Bam under assists, man. I'm not sure. It's at 4.5 now, so if you like it at 3.5, I'm sure you'll like it there. Miles Turner threes. Who's starting at center for them? I'm sure it's like Dwight Powell. I actually would probably stay off that. Look, one thing Dallas is really, I mean, they're not giving up any catch and shoot stuff really. It's kind of all going in the paint, so or off the dribble stuff. So yeah, the catch and shoot guys are not exactly in the best possible spot. So I probably wouldn't play Turner there. Is that Kessler? Is that Walker Kessler, Adrian? Is that what you're talking about? Because I don't know, man. That's like I wouldn't want to bet a non-plus money thing for anything Walker Kessler 3 points related personally. So yeah. Okay, Denver Lakers. Anything else coming from here? Nope. Luka Doncic. I put this in a parlay, and looks like everywhere but Hard Rock moved it. I really like Luka. 17.5 rebounds and assists, if that's the thing. Oh yeah. Oh sorry. What was your question again? You said Kessler. Yeah, Adrian. It's like you gotta if you're betting on, like I said, Walker Kessler 3-point stuff related, you better be getting plus money there. So, and I don't know where you getting that. Where you getting that line, Adrian? That 3-pointers attempted. Is that on ESPN Bet or just curious where you're getting that line from? Yeah, I don't think they will though. I mean, they're trying to lose, right? You might as well let walk develop a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I really want to try it. I really am interested in it. Oh man. Okay, Philly, OKC haven't gotten any. We haven't gotten any hard sign news or anything like that, which kind of stinks. But yeah, might try it next game if it keeps. Oh, Swedish lines. Oh yeah. If he keeps chucking, yeah. I mean, you got to. I'd wait and see for that for sure. But okay. Is there anything else that we got? Pelicans, Wolves stuff. Oh, guys, I really like this. I really like Mike Conley over 1.5 threes. I think is pretty pretty poorly mispriced, especially on FanDuel. I mean, guys, I don't know if you guys watch Mike Conley anymore at this age, but all this dude basically does is shoot threes. So yeah, I think that he'll be in a pretty good spot. I guess one thing that I never touched on here is Pelican stuff because Trey Murphy's up for the year, and I completely forgot about that honestly. So I kind of just want to see last game and see what rotations ended up looking like. I think Trey Murphy only played 1 minute if I'm not mistaken. Trey Murphy didn't even play a minute. So looks like Jordan Hawkins slotted in and played 16 first half minutes, which is pretty cool for Hawk. He should definitely get some good usage. And then looks like they were just getting absolutely killed, so they kind of went away from that, which makes sense. But yeah, first half of the rotations were looking like CJ was on a 36-minute rotation. He shot 0 for 10. Holy crap, dude. That's crazy. CJ McCollum's going to have a very good usage for sure. I guess Zion's. Let's just check this out. Pelicans. I guess we'll put. The thing is, Zion. You don't even have to take Zion off the court because he really doesn't play that many minutes. So it's no Ingram, no DeJounte. Who else is high usage? No Trey. That's Trey Jemison. Trey Murphy. Is there anyone else I'm missing? I wonder if Brandon Ingram's actually hurt. There's no way, right? There just got to be no way. Let's do since February with all these 3 guys off the court. Oh yeah, that's super valid strange music. I mean, shit, you're watching from Australia. I remember Liam would obviously do like the streams with me, and like he was up late as hell, so I totally get it. Yeah, so I mean, if we're looking here, yeah, I like these tips before streams. They're kind of chaotic, and there's like no like rhythm to them, and you're kind of just waiting for injury news to pop up and stuff, and it's kind of just me in the lab glancing at your guys' questions and stuff. But I mean, I personally enjoy it, and if you guys enjoy it, I don't think they're gonna do great for views, just because some people are gonna like pop in and be like, "Oh, what the hell's going on?" This should just happen. But okay, guys, so I took Ingram off the court, DeJounte off the court, Trey Murphy off the court. Oh wow, and CJ McCollum, his minutes are basically completely aligned with. Wow, so that's interesting. CJ McCollum's only played 25 minutes with those guys off the court. Yeah, 100%. That's why I like betting with these. So with Zion on, still getting really good volume for Hawkins, which is cool. Is Brandon Boston back? I don't think so. No. Kelly Olynyk gets some. I mean, this is a very small sample size, of course, but Kelly Olynyk, I could definitely see him touching the rock a little bit more. I guess let's go to Popcorn Machine. I just want to look at these first half rotations. Okay. Oh wow. So it looks like they chose to place DJ and Zion pretty much together, which is not good for CJ McCollum's points. But the non-Zion and CJ minutes looks like Kelly Olynyk got them, which I'm sure he'll get decent usage. Jordan Hawkins got them. Jose Alvarado, Bruce Brown. Oh wow! So this is actually pretty interesting. Kelly Olynyk might be a little bit interesting if he's. I mean, this is probably going to be like the smallest sample size ever, but I mean, I guess you could just take these let's take Trey Murphy. I don't think Brandon Ingram's played in a minute, so Trey Murphy and where's DeJounte Murray? Has DeJounte been out for that long? I guess he has. So CJ and then where's So this is absurdly small sample size. But usage rates in here, Jordan Hawkins. Jordan Hawkins might be just like a little bit low off of principle, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I totally get like Wolves tough matchup and stuff, but man, let's see assist percentage. Like I said, this sample size is so small, so small. Let's do it with the Zion off. You're gonna get the. Okay, because these guys are gonna get the non-Zion minutes, which is. Oh, whoops. Sorry guys, I'm being super slow here. Okay. So if you guys just joined here, we're looking at the Pelican stuff. As you can see, the rotations actually very interestingly were like they took CJ and Zion off at the same time in the first half because obviously, and then even like here, pretty close to getting pulled off at the same time. So this little stretch of minutes here, it's not going to be a big stretch, but these little stretches of minutes here are going to be pretty big for these guys who are going to just get good usage. And so Jose Alvarado looks like he got up some shots. Yeah, Jordan Hawkins showing that 10.5 points seems crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. It just like so he was on a 30-minute rotation about 24. This is 24 plus minutes, bro. What are his threes at? 1.5. Assists are at 1.5 or plus money. I get that he don't be passing, but rebounds even 15.5. Hey, what do you guys think about Jordan Hawkins stuff? Someone talk me off this. I mean, if he's gonna play what's it called? If he's gonna play non-Zion and non-CJ McCollum minutes, maybe be somewhat and be blowout proof. Because look at this shit, man. I guess he didn't start the second half. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So he was the first one off the bench, but he didn't start the second half. It looks like they started Jose Alvarado. John Hawkins overs, yeah. Played blowout run, which is incredible. But second half rotation was not looking good, right? And that's not great for his minutes. Yeah, I mean, but if he's definitely going to get the non-Zion minutes and looks like non-CJ minutes too, man. So if he's going to shoot the ball, I mean, this is ridiculous. Even the assists have popped a little bit because he's probably just touching the ball a shit ton. Jordan Hawkins 6 assists. I get that this is just a tiny sample size. Yeah, let's run Hawkins overs here, man. I think these are pretty absurdly low. Caesars, I guess DraftKings. Let's run that there. MGM has a 14.5, which is crazy. Let's see, PA. Okay, I'm not gonna run that there. Okay. Let's get it. Yeah, big spread could actually be good because he played the bullet minutes, so that's good. And what if he just surprisingly starts? I mean, I doubt it. It looks like they're probably gonna start Alvarado, but yeah, man. I mean, Jordan Hawkins. I guess let me quick do like one last thing. Let me just quick do one last thing. I just want to quick project his minutes out. No Trey Murphy. Let's see, without Trey Murphy hasn't missed a game in a while, but he did in a couple times. Those were without Zion too. Yeah, I guess. Oh, Levine is out. Oh, interesting. I'll move over there in a little bit. I just want to quick do a little bit more of a deep dive on Hawkins. I don't know what minutes I want to project him for. They're just. What am I doing, man? He's gonna chuck the shit out of the rock. I'm playing this 105 Jordan Hawkins. Let's get it, fellas. Okay. Yeah, Levine. Okay. What are the other prices on Hawkins? Okay, we got. Okay. Sorry, guys. I hate when I just have all this awkward silence. Okay, go to tag them. It's tough without a co-host sometimes. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, Adrian, I agree. DeRozan, yeah, for sure. So Levine he just got ruled out. Is that the case? Jake LaRavia. Oh, my boy Mitch. My boy Mitch is available to play. Cool. Rockets will start Van Vliet, Jalen Green, Brooks Easton. Nothing new with that. Zach LaVine listed out personal reasons. How long ago was that? 4 minutes ago. Okay, cool. Okay. Sacramento, Cleveland. Looks like DeMar came back up. Bet online, guys. I'm actually gonna bet this right now. It's very plus EV. Do you guys, if anyone has bet online, let's see, where is it? If anyone has bet online, I wonder if it's still up. If anyone has anything with Prop Builder, looks like they didn't move DeRozan's lines, and he actually does have a great matchup. I mean, Adrian, it's a great. I mean, they just don't care about they don't care about people who shoot mid ranges and people who isolate. It's genuinely going to be a great DeRozan spot here. So Cavs, is it still up? Oh, it's not great. It said it was on Props Madness. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say they're a pretty sharp book. That'd be a little bit surprising. Yeah, even Jake LaRavia, like I said, he's questionable. So Pacers will start Nemhard, Mathurin, Neesmith, Siakam, and Turner. Mavs will start Dinwiddie, Marshall, PJ, Kessler Edwards, and Kai Jones. Kai Jones is pretty interesting, man. He's probably going to be ready to play. He's got to be. He's on a 10-day. They only got 8 people. Played 34 minutes in his only game. Kai Jones stuff will be a little bit interesting. I wonder what they place his lines at. Yeah. Let's see. That was this game. Was Dwight Powell playing? He only played 10 minutes for some reason. I guess they actually had a team though. This is the game that Kyrie got hurt. So, man. Yeah. I'm a little bit curious what they will place. What they will put his stuff at, but yeah, DeMar DeRozan looks like he's up here now. Okay. Like I said, guys, I still think that this Cavs Kings game is actually pretty interesting now. Jonas Valanciunas, his line's going to go up. It looks like. I mean, and rightfully so. But I still want to fade the shit out of him personally. I just don't think he'll be able to compete. Mathurin over 18. Mathurin 18.5 PRA. What? You got to be shitting me. Oh, his PRA is at 25.5. Franz Wagner unders. I have no lean on Franz personally. Jokic over on rebounds against Jackson Hayes. Is it at 11.5 or 12.5? 12.5. I guess I don't really have a take on Jokic personally. Underdog. Bro, play that. That's a terrible line. Yeah, 11.5 is fire. I like that. Yeah, underdog. Take that shit, bro. Are you serious? This shit's like 8 points off on books. That's a great price, great bet. Laddered on Ant-Man's threes. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that either. Okay, was there any other news? Oh yeah, I was looking for Kai Jones lines. If anyone here is a fan of Kai Jones, shit, dude. Okay, so we actually got negative CLV on Nemhard, which is strange. Whatever. Tyus Jones threes. They are playing Chicago. He didn't start. Yeah, actually, I can't really comment much on Tyus because he didn't start last game. So it's like it's very confusing on what is because this game was a massive blowout, right? So yeah, I don't really have a take on Tyus threes. Especially if he's coming off the bench, you do not want to be taking him to hit 3 threes. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit could just get dicey quick. Tobias Harris over 5.5 rebounds, even though the line's horrible, minus 180. Yeah, I don't know why you'd want to play a minus 180. I mean, he was okay. Yeah, I didn't watch that game. Let's see, Tyus. I guess we could just look at like first half minutes and see what that was looking like. Got pulled pretty early. Okay. Yeah, it's just a little bit weird. I mean, what if Gillespie comes out and is like hooping, right? Like I guess he was a -1. So I would say take this with a grain of salt. Take Gillespie minutes with a grain of salt and Tyus. I mean, Tyus was a plus 33. Gillespie was a -1. So it's like they probably just were riding with the hot hand, right? But what if like roles reverse and like the Gillespie minutes go good? Then I can see Tyus getting a little dicey given that he's coming off the bench then. But no, yeah, I think that's a good point. Just share that for sure. First half. Okay, so Tyus like just played a shit ton. Makes sense, but yeah, like I said, in the first half he was a plus 25. Gillespie was a -2. It's like gonna make sense why he was doing that. Yeah, underdogs probably glitching. Well, they definitely are because that's a really bad line. Okay, so looks like do we have any more lineups that dropped? Yeah, and even Jake Laravia getting deemed as questionable, I think matters a little bit for maybe like a Keon Ellis. Keon Ellis, by the way, is going to start, and whenever I think he's going to start. Could be wrong there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not with Tyus stuff. I'm not with it. I think that you know, his minutes are very tough to project and could be really bad. Laravia ruled out officially, or was he? I see that he just got listed questionable. But like, I mean, a late questionable with an illness is never a good sign, right? So yeah, Keon Ellis, man, he's at 11.5 points. Damn, but 16.5 PRA. So Keon Ellis, I think, should start. I could be wrong, but especially if Laravia doesn't play right. I mean, Laravia was playing great. It was against his Memphis. We should have thought about that, fellas. Jake Laravia revenge game against Memphis. That could have been good shit. But yeah, Keon Ellis started like a couple games, man, and like I know in the first game, yeah, he played 39 minutes and he played 33, 32. So he's gonna play pretty big minutes here, I would think. Like if you put him at 30 plus, yeah, I'd probably project him for like 34, 35. So get a cool average of 34.4. I think the Keon stuff is a little bit interesting for sure. Like I said, the Cavs probably isn't the best matchup because they will probably just let DeRozan go one-on-one stuff. But yeah, same with Jonas. They'll probably let him go one-on-one, unfortunately, for the Jonas faders. But Trey Lyles now becomes a little more interesting. He's at 5.5 rebounds. He was at 4.5 this morning. I was telling the stream how I was sneakily feeling a Trey Lyles spot, and yeah, it looks like that shit's not gonna happen no more. What's up, McPick? Tobias Harris over PRA looks good to you. Let's check it. Do we ever get a Heat starting lineup? Because I could probably get behind that if it's Khalil Ware starting it or not. If Khalil Ware is coming off the bench, because yeah, we still don't have a Heat starting lineup, which is weird. But I could probably get behind that if we have Khalil Ware is coming off the bench and Bam is starting, because it's going to be tough on Cade. Every pick and roll is going to be tough on Cade if it's Bam at the 5 who's engaged on the pick and rolls. So you do like without Ivy. Let's see. I think everyone else has basically played. Let's see. I mean, yeah, 58.3% of games. I think it's a pretty plus matchup for Toby. Like I said, if we get Bam starting at the 5, who will make it tough on Cade. It's also probably pretty tough on Duran a little bit. I know Heat are pretty good against the roll man, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's like a lot of spot up stuff. Tobias will benefit from that. He won't get any aggressive coverages. Yeah, I guess we just gotta wait for that one. And that's why I kind of would like to do it a little bit later. Obviously, it's like kind of nice with like the sometimes we can really dive in deep and stuff, like how we did with like Hawkins and I forgot to even make that, but with Hawkins and Nemhard and stuff. Jordan Hawkins over 15.5 PRA, was it? Okay. Cool. All right, we're almost at the hour mark. Do you guys have any other stuff you want to go over? I don't see anything crazy. Hawkins a lock for me. Dude, nothing's a lock. Cool, BN. I really like Hawkins, man. I do. Last game he played in the non-Zion and CJ minutes, which is very significant, as you can see. Where's Hawkins? I guess yeah, I played that in the first half. I would assume he checks in after like one of these guys checks in if it's going to be Alvarado and stuff. So yeah, a lot of his minutes should come with Zion and CJ off the court. If not, maybe he starts. I mean, he's going to play garbage time. It looks like, even if it gets there. So yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of Jordan Hawkins stuff. I think his usage will be very, very good for sure. Okay. Ty Jerome over 1.5 threes made. Yeah. If he starts alongside Donovan Mitchell, I'd like it. If he doesn't, I don't like it personally. Just because the Kings are very aggressive. They pretty much blitz. They blitz the most in the NBA, I believe. They do not allow a lot of pull-ups, especially pull-up threes, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like okay, they've been giving up a little bit more. Couldn't exactly tell you how Ty Jerome, I think he's a little mix of pull-ups and catch and shoot stuff, like pick and roll stuff and catch and shoot. But yeah, I'd like it if you could see that he's starting for sure. Okay. Was there anything else that you guys have? Hit the hour mark. Just quick recap, guys. Also, by the way, if you guys are on YouTube, make sure to hit that like and sub if you do appreciate this type of content. Second time going live today, boys. So yeah, been putting in that work, grinding for real, for real. But yeah, drop that like, sub button if you haven't already on YouTube if you enjoy this type of content. We do a little more structured one in the morning too, with like morning looks, and then running it back with the injury news reactions, role player stuff, which I might look into starting a little bit later in the future because yeah, I mean it's like only like the 6 o'clock games that are really super interesting with this stuff. So yeah, cool. Was there any last second questions y'all had? I clicked off of it. Nikhil, yeah, Nikhil's a great bet. Look, here's the thing, man. I mean, the Pelicans gonna give up a ton of catch and shoot looks as they always do. Nikhil gonna be very, very aggressive and shoot that rock. I love it, man. I love it, Tyrell. I think it's a really good bet. I will say though, if the game does indeed stay close, he might not play a ton of minutes, but he's gonna be really good when he gets those minutes, and he's gonna chuck. So I think at this plus 120 price, it's a very good bet. So yeah, I love that one, man. Okay. Well, I think that's gonna do it. Let's see. Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Be back tomorrow morning. Be back tomorrow afternoon/night. With schedule changes going forward, because like I said, I just moved. Going to be starting to work pretty soon. So there's going to be schedule changes coming through, and I'll just make sure that keep you guys posted on YouTube, posted on Twitter, and all that stuff. But yeah, don't think I'm going to change anything in terms of this stream tonight and the night after that. So yeah. All right. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Love you guys. And yeah, y'all have a good one. Let's win some bread.